Alright, I wasn't going to do this because I'm not really the kind that does these kinds of videos, but I just had to do this. As many of you are aware, this is the Leatherman Charge TTI. I picked this up a couple months ago off Amazon, and I'm like every other guy on here. I like big, nice, fancy multi-tools, and since this seemed to be the beefiest and the most highly sought after, it seemed, especially because it's a lot like the Wave, and it's got the titanium frame and the S33 steel, or S30V. It was really sought after, but I kind of wanted to make this and kind of explain some things that I found with this that you might find useful or whatever, because I actually, even though I love this multi-tool, I was actually really disappointed, and let me show you what I mean. Okay, probably one of the best features about this device, obviously, is the fact that you can access the blades from the outside. That's really why I think Leatherman reigns supreme on these things. But a couple things about the TTI that I want to show you that I found. Number one, if you look here at the blade, really good blade. We love the steel. Everybody raves about the steel. But one thing I don't like about this, I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually really loose. You see that? If I push the liner lock in, that blade is really, it's loose. See that swing? And I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. I don't have that on any other Leatherman multi-tools that I've got, and I'm going to have to find a star security wrench to get, to see if I can tighten that down a little bit. But I didn't like that. I didn't think that was very cool. The other thing is not only is it really loose, but if you come down, if you notice, you reach right there, you hit the first detent right there, and then you go past that, and you come down here. Well, I don't know if you can notice that, but the blade is actually hitting. It's actually hitting the frame before it goes into the body. Maybe you can see from right there. You see how that's hitting that? And look how much play there is in there. You can move that all the way over when you have it closed. Now, if we open up a serrated edge blade, okay, this one, same type thing. You've got the first detent right there, it hits, and then as you come down, well, this one actually closes better. That doesn't hit the frame at all. What was the other one? Oh, but here we go. This is where, on the file, you open up the file and release the lock, and as this closes, notice it hits the first detent right there. As you come down, and it hits right there, it's hitting the frame. And I'm willing to bet, even though that's titanium on that frame, over time that's going to file that down, or cause the file to have some kind of mark or damage. But you come down, it hits the frame, and look at the play you got there. Look how loose that is. You see that? And I'm not pushing very hard, but you can hear that scrape on the edge when it closes. I just think Leatherman could do better than that, and I think they have done better than that with a lot of their their equipment. See that? It's hitting, coming down, it hits the frame, push it past it, you can hear it scrape. I just don't think that's cool. Let's see, open it up. Those are my two major complaints on here. The second complaint is, you see you've got the pliers right there in the middle. I've only used those once, and it was to cut a piece of coat hanger, and even the size of a piece of coat hanger, they now, you know, you've seen those tests where they, you know, you can cut through, you know, paper just with the wire cutters. Well, it doesn't do that anymore, and you know, I'm worried that even just using those once, that it caused some kind of, let's get some more light, some kind of damage or something. But yeah, those are my major complaints with the TTI. Now I also have the Surge. Let me fold this up. This here. If I come over here, I've got my EDC bag and little Expedition sheath there on the side. This is where I keep my Leatherman Surge. Now, I think this actually is a better multi-tool for me. It seems more solid. It's heftier and beefier. There's no play in that blade. It is locked and it is stuck. It's not going anywhere. It might not be the S30V steel, but I don't have the problem with the blades being loose. You know, even when I push the liner lock in here, look at that. That's not going. It's not even going to move. Not like the other blade. See if I open up the blade on the TTI. Okay, it locks okay, but it just feels a little loose. And then it also, once again, it's hitting the frame right there, just prior to closing. And look how much you can move that. And I'm not even pushing on that very much. I just think that could have been better done. And maybe I got a defective one. I hope not. I mean, it looks like it's put together okay. It's just, I just think they could do better with that. Anyway, those are my 2 cents. I thought I'd kind of share that. I do prefer right now the Leatherman Surge over the Wave, or I mean over the TTI. But that's my impressions, and hope this video helps somebody. Thanks. Bye.